of T.U.I, episode number 11.
I don't say, homie.
Yeah. We doing it real big. So today, we got guests. As we told you guys, we're going to have guests coming on and shit. You know what I'm saying? We got munchies edibles right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
In the flesh. You know what I'm saying? We also got the real Young L.A. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be biting and shit. Don't be biting on the homie. Alright?
That part.
We got product for days. You know what I'm saying? With munchies edibles.
Sponsored by Munchies Edibles, by the way.
Motherfucker. Show that sticker right there.
Sponsored by
show
motherfucking Munchies Edibles.
Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on Facebook. Follow him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Buy his shit. The real Young LA.
Yes, Lord.
What's your Instagram?
THEREALYUNGLA.
And if you didn't get that, rewind it, listen to it again. I ain't about to say
It's
that
the
shit
real
again.
Young LA without the O and the young. We took the O's out and put them in the bank.
Yep.
And without that punk ass nigga shit from Atlanta or wherever.
Come on, man. Say
All right. So we got drink, we got weed. This is a family affair and shit right here. So shit. Without further ado,
Welcome.
just fucking do it.
Welcome, guys. How are y'all, man? It's a pleasure to have y'all on the spot.
Oh, man, pleasure to be here. Definitely.
We chopped it up a little bit before the homie, so lovely casually came in. So where you from, man? What's the get down? What's your city,
I'm
brother?
from all over LA, but I like to say South Central.
Okay, nice. What area? We'll be talking on South Central. South Central is huge, bro.
Yeah, man, all over, man. I done lived in Compton, Watts, Long Beach, every part,
Nice.
Gardena, all the way from Hollywood to Orange County.
That's
man.
what's up.
Everything in between.
That's what's up, bro.
Shit, we was talking about Orange County before everybody got here.
Woo!
Yeah,
Man.
man, it gets a little freaky out there. You gotta watch out for the Karens
Man.
and the errands. You know what I'm talking about?
Aaron and Aaron.
Hell yeah. Fucking Nah, man. So we was chopping up. We actually had some pretty good subjects. You know what I'm saying? We was rolling and shit. For some reason, this camera comes on, motherfucker just go get stuck. I can't tell you why. It is what it is, though. But shit, man. What are we doing these days, man? What the hell? Since quarantine's been going down, you know what I'm saying? This whole year, how much did it switch up? The hustle and shit, the grind,
So
like
everything. You had to, you can't really know, for rappers, we be having a lot of shows. I perform a lot, maybe 2-3 times a month. So you gotta think it ain't been no shows for a whole year. That's a lot of fans that I be getting or income that I could have had. So, I had to take it to the internet. That's why I said this year I didn't really drop no album. I just kept dropping singles and videos. Keep that presence up, stay working.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What about live concerts? You get into like the live concerts and stuff like that or whatever?
I did.
Like an OnlyFans page and
I did do a live concert on Instagram when it first started. I was saying I was gonna do it. I did it in the studio, some kind of like in studio type of live performance. But I've been saying I'm gonna do it again, but probably rent out like one of my rehearsal rooms that I'll be performing in, and then bring some of the people like on some of the songs, so it could be a little bit more in depth of live performance.
I feel it. It should be like a little more like the verses, like how they do it, kind of.
Not like the verses, just when I did it the first time, it was just in the studio, so I was just chilling in the chair playing. So this time it'll be more standing up with the full. You can see the full body, it looked like a real performance. And then on some of the songs that I got features on, some people that big, I'll bring them out so you can get that,
All right.
double tone.
How do you make up for like the sound quality? I guess you know what I'm saying. Like so when you do a concert, usually you hear the bass, you feel that shit, this and that.
Well, I mean,
when you deliver to motherfuckers at home and shit, like what's the process and shit?
At this time, what I do, because everybody different, but I try to get everybody to get dressed like they going to the club, even though they gonna be on the couch. So I hit everybody before and say like literally when we get ready, I call everybody and say, hey, get dressed at this time, meet me at the crib at this time, hello, and then we gonna slide off to the club. So since everybody at home, I don't want you to just be at the home, at the house regular. So I'm telling everybody, go get dressed, put some cologne on, put all your fresh clothes. So when you Instagram like you getting ready to go to the show, you really look fresh and you gotta fit you in where just get the whole aesthetic of it going, rather than everybody just sit on their phone regular. Like I want you to Instagram
Invite your folks to the
Hey,
pad and shit.
we getting ready for the show, and then people like, "Man, where you going?" We ain't going nowhere. We at the house, but it's just the fact it was,
See, that's real artistic type of views when it comes to certain things. Because you could have just said, "Hey, I'm about to be performing live on Instagram.
Yeah,
Everybody tune in." That's it.
Yeah,
come with me. Come turn up with me.
Yeah,
Let me
come
take
on,
you
man.
on this experience.
That's
What's up.
When you find your next one, cause like low key, I'm a little hyped and shit for it now.
To be honest, like I said, I just the Corona thing is throwing it off. So if I do it again simply and just doing it in the studio, I'm hitting it to the ash, baby. Hello. I could do it in the studio again, but I want to do it a little bigger. So I just be corresponding with the rehearsal spot. So the it just went back down again. So if they was just telling me it's good, we could do something. So I had like a surprise birthday party. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna double back soon. Now they just saying they closed it again. All the restaurants, eating outside, everything that's not essential. They saying it's not all the way closed. It's like the 20% or something. So I don't know what that means in that form. So sometimes if it's 20 people can get in, maybe now only 5 people. So it might still work. I just, like I said, I gotta go plan it. But yeah, I want to do it before this year ends. So I'm gonna keep you posted, man.
Oh hell yeah, man! We gonna for sure promote it and shit, and motherfucking, we gonna be there live. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like, you know what I'm saying, on the phone.
Maybe do it after Christmas or something.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, because everybody might have that little Christmas fit, you know?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have nothing to do, so maybe
Have
that'll be a good
ugly
thing.
sweater concert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ugly sweater concert. That's a
That'd be
dope one
hard,
right
I mean.
there. No cap.
Fucking you watch that the Gucci and Jeezy verses?
You know, gotta watch that.
Right, and that was for the culture. As Jeezy turned the fade down and shit with that line.
So
it's for the culture. It's for the culture.
So when I look at that, cause I heard a lot of different stuff that Jeezy could have went a certain way. Jeezy could have did this. Jeezy could have did that. I just think of it like this. You a fighter, you got hands and everything, right? You can beat a nigga up. But if you say you a man and you tell somebody who you want to squash some beef with, hey, I want you to come to here and I want to just sit here and have a podcast with you. You gotta know that this man gonna be firing shots at you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you gotta know you can't be firing back. Or what did you bring him here if you saying you're trying to have a podcast with him?
But you call me a pussy though.
I mean, at the end of the day,
you over here talking about you gonna smoke my dead homie?
You call me a pussy
tonight? We smoking pookies tonight?
The whole thing was this. If he wanted to do it the backwards way, he didn't have to make no lie. He could just tell a nigga meet him at Magic City regular. They've been looking for each other for a long time. So if I call you as a man and he tell you, bro, I'm coming in and being as reckless as I want to be. You got to think from he sent somebody to get him killed. I'm not gonna come in there. I'm gonna be trying to look you in your eyes for every moment that I can because.
And Gucci was doing that.
And then from the opposite side, I sent someone to kill you. When we get in the room together, I'm not gonna want to look at you at all.
Yeah, he for sure.
I'm a boss. I done already. So when I see you, what do I need to look at you for? You already know what I did and what I'm doing. So if anything, you could charge at me if you that mad, right? So it was just a player. Like I'm, I respect gangsterism because you can't be positive without them knowing you got some negative with you. They'll try to just push you over. But that's how we are from LA for the most part. You too positive without no backbone. Oh, he's just a sucker.
Yeah.
So you can't just be like if they don't know you can't
up and shit. Remind motherfuckers and
if
shit.
You know you can fight, but you being positive, then they know. Oh no, he know how to fight. He just being like that because he wants to be. Now if they think you're a sucker, then they think that's because you gotta be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like none of them was suckers. They just tried to do a bigger sport. So now when I look back, that'll never happen in LA, right? So for the culture of Atlanta,
who we talking about though? Like who don't you think will sit down?
I just say overall, I don't think because it ain't gonna be the niggas who's sitting down that you're gonna have to worry about. It's gonna.
I feel like LA niggas will have to sit down with somebody outside of LA though. Like for instance, how they did it in Georgia and shit, in their own hood, their own backyard or whatever. I don't feel like that would happen in LA.
Exactly the same way.
Yeah.
You can't switch nothing if we gonna do the exact play. They gotta be in the middle of the hood because Gucci said, "Hey, my hood 5 minutes from here. What you want to do?"
Yeah.
See, a lot of people ain't gonna have that much power to say, you know what, I'm gonna allow this man to put that thing 5 minutes from his hood, knowing that it could go south.
But what about the other perspective where some people and shit, like, what if at the day or whatever, like, Gucci's calling all that shit out,
If
whatever,
that
right? Because I
if that
guarantee
motherfucker
Gucci
would've
was moving
turned-
in the streets.
If that thing would have turned into a bloodbath, nobody would have said that was cool. That was so stupid.
Oh,
Why
no.
did they-
Motherfuckers was scared. No, motherfuckers was scared. Whenever
that was real.
we're watching
Listen to
it,
me.
we're
That
like,
was
we're
real.
on Penton like,
You can feel
nigga,
it, Tim.
no, he played it.
But
He played it.
I feel like
Call him a pussy.
But I
He
feel
started it off.
Jeezy had to know that he was about to go there.
Yeah,
You know
man.
Gucci. It's a
For sure.
just like we know Tony Munch, you know how you
Yeah.
are. If you bring him, we already know this the type of person he is. If you bring Gucci,
He gonna bring Gucci energy.
come on,
Yeah.
you know Gucci ain't fit to come in there and say, well, since you're trying to be on some grown man shit, I'm trying to be. Nah, every chance I feel like Gucci lost the battle because he did too many diss songs instead of getting into his real catalog.
Very
But he won.
I agree on that
I feel
part.
like he won the war because on the war you don't give a fuck about no battle.
Thank you.
The war is, nigga, I want to get up here and let everybody know that I'm that nigga, and I want you to know that it's fuck you and it's much disrespect at every chance I get. And he did that.
Mhm.
So when he left, if that's what was his goal, he did that. So he won that war. But when we leave as music, and then was that a dope who won? I feel like Jeezy still won the battle, but he won the war. So
Yeah.
I feel like everybody got what they wanted. I mean,
You're right though.
And-
I felt the same way.
and then when that over, I was just like, damn, that was big for Atlanta, even though for the rap culture, for all that. But
that was
for-
big for all of us.
I know, but for Atlanta, like, you gotta really think, that could have blew up. If it would have blew up, it would have been blood on Nace.
Yeah.
We would have been at home, turned the TV off. Ooh, change the channel, my kids watching. Somebody can't change the channel. You gotta clean that up right now. So that's why I'm saying it was big for them. But of course, it was big for the culture.
They drew in so much revenue from that, bro. Like it was crazy. What was the
I
number?
feel like, I also feel like,
4 million.
I feel like a lot of people didn't think that they could have put that in the contract.
Man.
If you hit this nigga, or if you do anything of that, you terminate all your money.
You don't think that was a contract, something like that?
I
written or
think it
anything?
had to be because these is two real people.
I mean, between Swiss and Timberland, I feel like that might have
These
been
is two
probably
real
the
people.
stimulation with that shit.
That's the only thing. Like I feel like a real person who wanted to win that war, they don't give a fuck about 2 million, 20 million. They would have got that close and just jumped off it. And does that make you a man? That's what I'm saying. So some people they run off of what
I
codes.
appreciate that perspective.
It just come
That's
off
it.
of what codes you run off of. You know what I mean? Some people is revenge. As you get older and you learn, I feel like people realize that might not been the right way. But when you do it and you move off emotion and you don't think it through, you're gonna do whatever you do. But thinking it through, I think Jeezy had thought everything through already. That's why he went like that. This shit, let me get my little beer. Hold
Here,
on.
man, take this.
We told you when you got here, pour up, bro.
That's a fact, but I didn't know y'all was toasting to the moment. You know? Shout out
It's toast to
us.
you, shit.
Motherfucking munchies, nigga. Get
Talking under the
this shit. Get this shit, nigga. Get
Yeah,
this
but
shit.
I feel like that's a great subject though. That Gucci. A lot of people. I just feel like that was the best answer for the ending. Like everybody could say their opinions, but Jeezy won the battle, Gucci won the war. It's the stamp. And everybody got to agree to that.
I agree.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody who can shoot somebody and get out of jail and still can brag about it, you know what I'm saying, and still have
I
that
feel like
career.
Gucci is the
Yeah.
gangster out of that
That's
situation.
Oh, no, for
gangsta
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
Because
That's gangsta shit.
he sent the hit at him, he killed him.
Yeah.
That was self-defense in reality.
Yeah.
Good.
And they said they still ain't found the body and some whole other. They were saying something about it's a myth that he kind of like went into the woods and dug him up.
I heard about the woods. He disappeared in the woods, like he ran out, like shot.
There's all kind of little freaky stuff about that. So, like I said, when you get into real gangster shit, you don't even speak up on gangster shit. So everybody,
Unless it's buried in the court, then you can talk about it, whatever, bro.
yeah, nigga dead.
And hold up, and if you're ready for that comeback, my thing is a lot of people don't have the nuts that Gucci has. I feel like Gucci, if anybody doubted, you know what I'm saying, his fucking nuts, how big they are, oh, nigga, he was dragging them all across that fucking
I ain't
stage,
gonna
bro.
lie.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
ain't gonna lie. When I finished watching that, I didn't feel no different way about Gucci because I felt like he was that nigga already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't prove it to me. He might have proved it to somebody else.
Yeah.
But I already
But
been watching.
he
like
ain't never
if you-
switched up. It's the
I
same
know a
Gucci.
gang of homies. Like he's the homie that done socked the bitch. Like not slapped her, not shoved her. I'm talking about boom, and slept with it. Wow, you like, Gucci, you tripping. He tell you, no, nigga. And he coming up with a reason why he's. So like I said, I know some people be like, yeah, I was tripping. Some niggas just like, no, and they'll tell you why. And I feel like Gucci would do something crazy and explain to you why he did it, and you be like, damn, this nigga is serious too.
Nah, but like honestly, there's probably some instances and shit that I've done did and shit to people, whatever. You know what I'm saying, and I understand that way of thinking and shit because you know me, bruh. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers will tell you and shit. I just don't play with me and shit. That way, if you get me there and shit, and we just happen to go there, look, you're poking the line.
I feel like this. I got a gang of
You
people.
had that conversation.
I know a lot of people that know how to knock people out, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's only so far. It's just like if I get tired of you and I tip your beer over. They look at it just like that. You sitting there talking, I can just knock him out right now. And you let them talk a little bit longer and you just tip the beer over. Everybody else don't know how to do that. If you knock 10 niggas out, you looking at him like, oh, the last nigga I knocked out was bigger than him. I know he sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah, certain people look at the game like that. So yeah, man. I feel like this. I give respect to everybody. You forget even you. Maybe you could knock somebody out. But what if I was talking to your sister like she was somebody wrong and you don't know who she connected with, right? So forget just disrespecting the nigga that'll knock you out. Give respect to everybody because you don't know who's connected to what. And everybody you can't talk to like that, she ain't gonna do nothing to you. It's gonna happen for her though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a total agree. I move that way and shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, it's all about respect or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? You give it.
Some people that know how to fight when they get to that level, they just walk around and I know how to fight. Man, watch out. This is how internet life is. You look like you know what you're doing, but you show respect first. Hey, how you doing, man? And help people.
Shit, I'm street smart, bro. And they like, what I don't want is a target on my back.
And
You know
that's
what
what you.
I do call motherfuckers out, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'm calling them out for an organized, controlled environment. I'm not calling out and shit, but homies be dope feeding you and shit on the side or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You come to my house and shit, it's gonna be me and you. We're gonna walk to the back just how we did and shit back here to the ring, you know what I'm saying? And set it up and shit. And I'm gonna throw it on camera. You know what I'm saying? Everybody walk back.
I'm gonna throw it on camera, just know it.
You know what I'm saying? I got a DP my cousin, I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie.
Camera, like.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like niggas is scared of that camera more than they scared of the fight.
You're right.
Oh, definitely.
But that's why niggas shoot. Honestly, that's why niggas shoot. Fuck the whole, like, they're afraid of taking a loss. They're afraid of people and shit, like, not respecting them and shit as a man or whatever, you know what I'm saying, because they lost. Like, for instance, that Quando Rondo and, motherfucking,
Oh, they getting into the shit, y'all.
Nah, hey, the Quando Rondo and, man, what's my man's name, man?
King Von.
King Von. King Von ran up on him and shit, boom, you know what I'm saying, got on him or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Dudes, they on the ground or whatever, tussling and shit, all of us out of nowhere and shit, the homie come around the back, you know what I'm saying, like, boom, he duck off and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, for me, Quando Rondo whole camp and shit like some suckers and shit. You got him outnumbered, dude, you didn't have to shoot him, why didn't you go up there and just fucking, you know what I'm saying, you use your hands, use your feet and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ran up to him one-on-one, not with his entourage and shit, you know what I'm saying, and was doing
I'm
it.
gonna just say this. Knowing Atlanta, it's an open carry state. They grow up and move different. They not
Right.
like us.
But what I'm saying is I didn't get no respect. I didn't have no extra respect for Quando and his team and shit.
I feel like
for me, he pulled a bitch move. Y'all was scared.
Yeah, our code of conduct, that ain't how it go. But
Whether nigga, oh, he's dead. Yeah, you still a bitch, bro. Like, that don't change. That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
still gotta wake up the next day and shit, question yourself.
the politics, you didn't do that right, and you somebody gotta answer that. That's how it go in the streets. They hold court in the streets.
This nigga ain't doing it right though. He going over on fucking life. He gonna die.
Hey man,
Which
I
way
just
this
want to say, nowadays, the respect level for the dead went way down.
Bro.
The respect level
For the elderly.
for
Yeah.
disrespect,
Elderly, for sure.
period, went down, and some people give you points for doing certain things. So nowadays, I done seen kicking over candles, shooting up at the candlelight vigils. It's like they shooting funerals up now. So
For me though, it depends on how personal it is. Depending on how personal it was and shit. You know what I mean? For real, like I don't know the story and shit behind all those situations, right? But maybe in some of those stories and shit, that nigga shit that's there, whatever, that group, that party and shit, maybe they really had it coming. Maybe they did something so bad to this motherfucker and shit, or whoever they did it to and shit, it really hurt them. You You know what I'm saying? So it's personal. When shit like that happens or whatever, it's personal. You know what I'm saying? It's not just no, oh, we about to like, bro, because that's some war shit. Like, I'm ready to die. I'm ready for whatever happens after this.
They got all kind of rumors saying that they got big money on that man.
But what they say, 2 million? Is that the 2 million?
It's up to like 8 now.
Ooh, that shit riding higher than stocks. What?
Man, so
that shit higher than Bitcoin right now. I'm gonna give me some stock in Rondo ahead, boy.
He was supposed to have a show last night for Black Friday, but the authorities canceled it. So they got a little video of them all being in the gas station, rounded up, all black dicky suits on and bandanas on.
Yeah,
talking about, man, we was ready for the show, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy.
Man, I mean, just going back to the whole Gucci shit and all that. Did you guys see in the beginning and shit when niggas like low key had vests on with Gucci's camp? Niggas low key had tools and shit. Like, yeah, you could see how niggas was moving and shit. They was posturing like motherfuckers standing on doing. You see them setting up and shit. I didn't, but this is what I was saying. But like how we were talking about and shit, the motherfucker came in ready with the shit. He knew what he was gonna say, and he didn't give a fuck about the reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Outside,
ready for the reaction.
Yeah, Gucci was ready to die. Like right there. What's up? I'm looking at you. What's up, nigga?
I'm gonna say this.
They lucky the space and shit is right here. You know what I'm saying? On the stage,
outside of that show, the way they moved in, it was K's and 100-round drums. Every security guard, and it was probably at least 10 security guards with K's and 100-round drums. That was gonna turn into a bloodbath.
No, for sure.
It wasn't about to be nothing
on camera.
And like I said, it would have probably would have been like 10 people dead and 20 people shot type of thing.
And on some mature shit, you know what I'm saying? On some mature shit, that's where I had the respect and shit for Gucci and shit. Even like, bro, I don't know. I have my questions, my doubts with him and shit because of the whole Freddie Gibbs shit too. I'm a real big Freddie Gibbs fan and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
My opinion, Freddie Gibbs marked his ass out and shit pretty good. And you know what I'm saying? He talking about, I seen some other interview, he over here talking about like, yeah, well, what I got to say, I ain't got nothing to say no more. I said it in the song on my new album and shit, you know what I'm saying, where you dress, I'm like, so you wrote a poem and shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, now you're at rest, like, bro, there's just certain things and shit, I feel like you just can't turn your back on and shit, or you can't just, like, bro called you straight up bitch, pussy to your face and shit, and you turn everything down, like, I don't know, bro, like, man, that's just as a man, I can't take that. Fuck gangsters, this and that. As a man, I can't take that.
I mean, everybody ain't moving on at a different code, man. That's all I can say.
That's fucking true. I say right now, the rules and shit have definitely changed and shit, and I can't say I understand them.
And it's because the new generation don't have rules.
You right?
So what we moving on is now like some OG type of shit, like young niggas on.
We got principles. Them niggas don't got principles.
This shit is all mixed.
I live and die
it's
by
all mixed together. Like the 30-round clip that come from Chicago. There's certain shit that niggas is doing that come from Atlanta, and it's just all mixed into one culture, and it's like niggas don't know. I don't know. That shit freaky. But you better guard your grill, cause you will get hit by a nigga that's 12 years old nowadays, and you'll be thinking it's a game.
Look at what's his name, 10K?
Man, yeah.
How many bodies that nigga had? That little young motherfucker, that nigga had bodies and shit across the states type shit.
And they just caught him up on another one up in there now, so.
I mean, these niggas out here dropping shit too, so don't get it wrong. Out here it's the same way, but it's just everybody be low.
Right,
Niggas don't be on Instagram or Twitter or none of that.
Oh yeah, see, what
like
I don't talk about is what
social
happens,
media.
what I heard about last week around here. I don't talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, there's open cases, there's a whole lot of shit going on and shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit right here, I'm not attached to it.
This rap shit.
You know, exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's all out, put out there and shit, so this is shit, fuck it, we talking about it and shit, it's out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I just, those are different rules and shit when it gets to the clout chasing and this and that. Like, the whole Tekashi shit, that shit was just horrible. I called it whenever first the niggas was like, bro, that nigga fake, bro. Like, I've been saying that, like, bro, he's gonna die. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna die eventually and shit once he can't afford security.
They bait niggas in. I don't even think it's about him dying or nothing. I think it's about getting into the whole, you see how they got into the whole structure of they shit over there?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. That's what I think on a bigger level.
He just molded out and shit.
Like, I honestly feel
Nah,
like he
it's
was
just
an informant the
because
whole damn
they
time.
wanted to get into the structure.
That's what I'm saying. So like Tekashi was the mold.
I feel like he was
Oh,
an informant the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
time.
yeah,
The whole
You
time.
said mold it out. You
Yeah.
got me. That was a smooth one.
Yeah.
But I got you. Yeah, now I feel it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I meant. He
Definitely
got in there, got in their structure. So
When do you think, like,
and now he going to other Chicago, getting them niggas mad. If they do something, they gonna get whoever go for that
if it
shit
happened
is
like
just
that
like,
though, like, there had to be another mold and shit to get him inside. Because how do you look at that little motherfucker and be like,
it's
oh,
money. It's the money.
but he,
A lot of man, you know it. You know it. You know it. Right now, a lot of niggas will sell their soul for a jelly roll.
but you gonna
donut
bring
right
this nigga
now.
into the whole shit, whatever, and like,
Right now.
you gonna show him everything. He's your guy, just entertainer. What are you doing? Let him be an entertainer and shit. We gonna walk around you, give you the facade and shit, but you ain't about to be on the ends of business and some more shit. You ain't calling no fucking hits, homie.
Bro, let me tell you how this go. You bring him in.
They had OGs around him and shit.
This your
How
man
come
right
they
here.
didn't slow him down?
What if I don't get? As soon as I get to meet him, I meet him. That's how it go. And now, if I got the money, he gonna want to come call me. He know me now. Hey, guess what? Now, if I got him, I don't need you. Got me?
Mhm.
On some, not saying on this level, but on some street shit. If this your big homie, and okay, I pay attention. This who you answering to. If I get him, I don't need him. I get to him. Now all the niggas he came and worked his way through was underneath that really brought.